Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Netchuk Arts. Let's talk vinyl today. Two albums that I picked up in the local used vinyl bin. One band that harks back to the 80s and I grew up listening to. Here we go. The Blasters. Get this dust cover off. Here we go. The Blasters. All right. So now this release here is their second release, and their first release had the hits to me, Marie Marie and American Music. Couple of my favorite cuts that these guys do, and they in this second release they remastered those two songs, and so they're here remastered on this. If you don't know who the Blasters are, put on your dancing shoes before you put this record on your turntable, because these guys are just the kings of dance. See them live, listen to them recorded, either way. They get your feet going. They play a crazy crisscross mesh of a number of genres. Rockabilly, rock and roll, what do you call that, like 50s jitterbug stuff, psychobilly, with a dash of punk. It's all in here. These guys made the big break in the early 80s. They're still rock and rolling, and they're still playing live around. You can find them. So look them up. I recommend highly see the Blasters live. Get them on vinyl also. All right, so that album is number one for today. Number two takes us a little bit further back in the rock and roll machine, back to the 70s. This was my jewel in the rough. This was my needle in the haystack for a vinyl collector anyway. Gregg Allman Tour, recorded 1974. This is Gregg Allman's first live recording. He's backed by the band Cowboy, who are a pretty good band all on their own. Of course, they play the same kind of genre, that bluesy southern rock. And bonus, this caught my eye, 24-piece orchestra. I didn't even know this album existed, right? Until I was flipping through the bin and I saw it. And I saw, whoa, orchestra and Gregg Allman. How's that a bad thing? I bought it sight unseen. Don't know what's on it until I play it, but I know it's going to be good. And sure enough, it was. I want to show you a quick joy of why we love vinyl. Those of us who are vinyl junkies, vinyl collectors, reliving our vinyl, this is why, man. I don't want to say, oh, those young people, blah, blah. But those young people, just if they're not into vinyl, which many are not, most are not, I would venture, old or new. They press new ones now, but I don't know how many 30 and unders buy LPs. But either way, this is one of the joys, because if you only buy it digitally, you don't get this. You don't get this fold-out experience, and you don't get these beautiful photographs. And maybe they print this information on the CD liner notes, but it's all microscopic, you know? Okay, anyways, this is great. This is why I love vinyl. Double album, live. Good stuff. Of course, it's what you expected. It's that southern rock, and in this case, Cowboy with the guitar player, I believe Talbot. I don't remember his name. Let's see. Tommy Telton. Okay, he's playing guitar, slide guitar on here, and so he plays a softer southern rock, and at times very spacey, which I love. Very spacey kind of guitar, split up with blues. So that's really, really nice. So the songs, while they don't, they're not, foot stompers, they're definitely head bobbers. There's good stuff going on here. Great music. Anything stands out? Lead off song on side 4, Turn On Your Love Light, is just great. There's some good solo jams where they get down. The encore, there's encore 2 songs. They're kind of Southern spiritual, not quite up my alley, and not exactly the encore I would have wanted to hear. But either way, a really good album. Pick it up. This is great. Oh, I know what I wanted to say about this. At the time of the pressing, the record company only ran 1 pressing of this double album. And then it just went away and they remastered and dropped it as a CD later on. So if you didn't get this vinyl, which actually now turns out to be a little bit of rock and roll history and something nice from a collector's point of view, an extra point for this album. That was just a hidden gem that I found in the bin without even knowing it existed. So that's one reason to do bin diving. All right, coming up next time, I just wanted to preview a couple of albums we'll be doing. Also related, Dave Alvin, related to the Blasters. Dave and Phil Alvin started the Blasters, created them, and now this is Dave Alvin's solo break-off, I guess, just a solo project. And I bought it just sight unseen, just saw the name and said, boom, gimme. Listening unseen, unheard. Gregg Allman Band, here we go. I picked this up also, so we'll be talking about this video, rather we'll be talking about this LP on the next Net Chook Arts video. Thank you very much for joining me. Please subscribe, please like down below. We'll see you next time. Go Osaka Tigers. Peace.